谢谢你的提问。
Well, thank you for your
我到任
question.
之后啊，
After I
对这
took
个问题
office,
呢做了一些了解。
I learned something about
应当
this
说
mechanism.
当初研究、认真
Actually, we have
实行
seriously
分
studied
段机制
the
的
circuit
根本出
breakers
发点，
before we launched the
是
mechanism.
为了
The
防止
starting
股市
point was to
聚合波动，
prevent the drastic
为了更好地
fluctuations in the
保
stock
护投
market
资
in
者，
order to protect
尤其是
the
中小投
interests
资
of
者的合法
investors,
权益。
especially the interests of small
那
and
么在这个制
medium
度认
investors.
证研究过程
The
当中，
feasibility study of the
沪深
mechanism
两家交易所和有关机构
involved quite
Yeah.
a lot of institutions
征求了
and
意
companies,
见。
and we have also solicited
应当说征求意
comments
见的
and
面
suggestions from
还是比较
various
宽的。
sources.
比较广泛的。
We have listened to a broad section of
回过头来
voices
把当
from
时
the
各方的
society,
意见在对比分析，
and we have conducted
对
comparisons
当时
and
推出
analysis
垄断
of
机
the
制
comments.
在征求意见范围内的共识度
We
还
have
是比较高的。
reached consensus on launching the
但是呢，
circuit breakers
这个制
mechanism
度推
after
出
the
以后，
analysis. But after it was launched,
客观上造成了筑跌的效果。
it has caused even
也就是说，
faster decline
制度
in
用
the
行的
market.
结果和
In other
推出
words,
这项的
the
制度的
results
初衷
of the
基
mechanism
本背离了。
has
中
actually
国证监会
diverged drastically from our
立
expectations.
即叫停了这个机
The
制。
CSRC
回头看，
called a halt to the mechanism. So in
同样
retrospect,
有教训。
we have learned our hard lessons.
虽然各方面都有待进一步深化认
We
识，
need to further
为什么
study
当
the
时能
mechanism.
够有比较高的共识度？
Why did we have the consensus on launching the circuit
或者
breakers
说
mechanism in the
不
first
同
place?
意见的声音比较弱呢？可能
Why
大家还
did
是
we
在
have
去
less
年的
different
股票
voices
沪
or
深这些大
dissents?
幅度下行方面，
The reason was that
"但是呢，这个问题在
faced
做
with the
的时
decline
候
in the stock market,
可能
people
对
had different
中
expectations.
国资本市场的主体结构考虑欠周。
I think
为什么呢？
in retrospect,
从投资
we didn't have a
这的
thorough
数量结构
understanding
来
of the
讲，
market
我们
conditions.
的市场是以中小投资者为主
The
体。
majority of the investors are
说今后啊，
individual
为
investors,
什么说有
especially small and
就是说
medium
我们在
investors.
不
So
断
going
扩
forward,
大开
we
放
have to
的
learn from the lessons in
全
this
球化
case.
环境当中，
As the world becomes
我们
more
资本市场的
globalized,
制度安排
the
重构，
policies
有
and
确实
mechanisms
吸取
of the
世界上
capital market
其他国
should
家
draw upon the
好的做法，
experiences and
成
best
功的经验。
practices and success stories of
但
other
是
countries.
每
Having
一
said
项
that,
改革
every
必须
reform
牢牢
item
的立足中国
should be
国情。
firmly rooted in the national circumstances of
单
China.
从投资者角度来讲，
From the
我们
perspective
是
of
中小
investors,
投资者
we
占
have
绝对
a
主体
vast
的
majority of retail
这一点呢
investors.
在世界上是不多见
I
的。
think this is something quite rare in the
很不一样。
international community. We have different conditions.